there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your daily reading for October 16th. Keep in mind that time is fluid. Take what's yours, leave the rest behind, and most importantly, do not force a reading to fit. If it's not yours, it's just not yours, and that's all right. So let's see what numbers coming through for you. We have a flyer with card number 28. Some of you born on the 28th, doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. This card's affirmation is I am a leader. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. Some of you may be getting some sort of raise or some sort of opportunity to be on a new level of something, be in the lead, be in charge of something around this time. Pay attention to the number 28. You may see it on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. And with this I am a leader come in, if you have any sort of specific ideas that you want to bring to life, or possibly you have an idea for a group of people. Some of you are that catalyst to bring others together. So let's see what your astrology cards are for the day. We have a full moon in Aries on the 17th. You will get a reading specifically for that. But since we're in the vibes, just keep that in your awareness. We might see some of that come through. All right, let's see. We have the South Node with life's debts. Check to see where you have your South Node. Some of you may have it in Leo. We also have Mars with force. All right, so there is Aries ruling planet coming through. There is some of the energy. So we have South Node and Mars with force, life's debts. I want to tell you something right now. Go through your mail. If you forgot to pay a bill or if you forgot to pay something, it may come at you fast in these types of energies. Others of you, I feel like you may figure out a way to get out of debt just as quickly. So if you've been feeling like you've kind of been paying your dues and you kind of just feel like, why do I feel like I'm in the giving mode instead of the receival energy? It looks like you're not going to be in that cycle for too long. Let's get one more of these cards. And we have the 5th house with creativity. So, you know, everyone always asks me sometimes, like, why did I start doing this? Or why did I start doing the suite or anything like that? Usually, when you ask people these questions, not all the time, but it takes like a low moment to force you into a new creative endeavor. So, for example, one of my energy work clients, it was one of the lowest moments of her life. She got a balloon arch package. She put together a balloon arch, and she was literally in her basement, devastated, crying, blowing up balloons. She made a beautiful balloon arch, and in that devastating moment, she is now the owner of a successful balloon company. So this may be your theme around this time. If you find yourself in these low moments where it's forcing you to figure out to do something differently, try not to give it so much negative pressure from yourself. Beautiful things are birthed in low moments. So it looks like you are birthing something beautiful at this time. Some of you, your creative juices are really flowing. The 5th house, Leo, that is your house. You are the ruler of the 5th house. So creating from the heart. And that's why those low moments of your heart hurting, that's why we turn to creativity. Because Leo, you don't only rule the 5th house, you also rule the heart. So you see the connections. Right. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here for you, because it looks like you are going to be forced out of something that you are not meant to do, because it looks like you are meant to be in the lead. You're meant to be your own boss. You're meant for something more than you've been settling for. And it looks like You have Mars here. That's the energy of Aries. We all have an Aries full moon coming up. So this Aries energy might push you out of something very fast. Aries moves quickly. So let's see what other energies you have coming through for the day. We have freedom. Yep. So if you have been settling for situations where you are always in the back burner, you always feel like you're in the back scenes or behind the scenes, I'm like back scenes, you're going to be freed from this with the card freedom, supporting our sense of limitless possibility and potential. So I feel like you're coming out of a cycle of settling. I'm not sure exactly what you were settling for, right? Some of you weren't always being truly honest about like all of your skills and your talents or your quirks and your things along those lines. Some of you may be feeling free to be yourself more. We also have the energy of kindness. So it looks like around this day, you have a lot of beautiful energy coming your way. You may feel like people are nicer to you around this time, or people are being nicer to you around this time. If you haven't been that very nice to yourself, that may be changing. You may be having a very forceful moment that makes you feel like, wow, I've been bullying myself. I have been my own worst critic. So I feel like you're not only going to be around nicer people around this time, but you may start being nicer to yourself, or at least you're being guided to. You don't have to, right? Free will. All right, and you also have intimacy, card number 26, right underneath Mars with force. Okay, so it looks like you may get close to someone really fast around this time. You may be getting close to a goal very fast. You may get very close to a path very fast. This is like the switch was off, now the switch was on, or is on. So it looks like something is going to happen for you very fast. Very fast. And I'm not really surprised because we're in an Aries event. Aries is going to move faster than anyone else. So I feel like you are going to get very close to someone very fast, possibly even on an intimate and romantic level, as well as you're going to find the right path very quickly. It's like settling to no longer settling. The arrow flew through. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Beautiful. So whatever you've been freeing yourself from, whatever you have been saying, like, look, I've been settling for this. I've been always doing this over and over and over. I want something different. This is your time to be freed from what has been holding you back inside of you and outside of you. We also have heart with love, deep affection, and caring. Wow, you have really caring people around you. Pay attention today. You may get some like, how are you, Leo? You may get some like, I'm thinking about you type of messages or communication. And you have the bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. All right, so wow. Yeah, something is going to happen really fast. And now that you have the bird perched on the same row of Mars force here, it looks like whatever you've been waiting for, package, a letter, some sort of specific news, it looks like it's going to happen pretty fast. It's like not happening at all to happening all of a sudden. So get ready for the energy to move. The energy is going to move very quickly this week. Let's clarify these tea leaves. And then we'll get out your tarot. We have the elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. So you're freeing yourself from one path to go down a new one. The heart with the basket, recognition and reward for merit. Yeah, there's going to be energies around you today that make your heart happy. Literally. Compliments, recognition, reassurance. And on the bird perched, we have the wheel, indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you here, you have not been comfortable like in the flow of life, but there's going to be something that happens for you around this time that's going to give you that acceptance of the flow of life. Why is the wheel here? The dog from far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Ew. Yeah. Because I feel like there could have been, or is, something that you are anticipating, whether it has to do with a friend who's at a distance or a person that's at a distance. I feel like for some of you, there has been this anticipation, and it looks like there is going to be some sort of movement where there hasn't been. Let me get one more. Why is that here? Even though we're going to clarify the harp with great happiness. Yeah. There is going to be an energy that you have waited on coming in as well. I don't want to make this reading too long, so I'm getting to the tarot right now because I'm like, hold on, you're going to get another one tomorrow for the full moon in Aries. And I feel like they're already kind of bringing it in, so at least you'll get a little bit of messages slightly beforehand. But let's see what we have in your tarot theme cards first. But it looks like you're going to be receiving a lot of compliments, reassurance, new path, creative power, getting closer to someone here. We have shine with the sun, beautiful, happiness. This is your energy, Leo. Card number 19, finding your glow, finding your creative power. What part of this person's body is literally shining? The heart. Some of you may hear something that like makes your heart melt around this time. I'm telling you, I feel like some of you are going to get close to someone really fast. We have joy and stability. Again, Four of Wands has been following you. There's a lot of relationship energy in the air. And we have confront with the moon. Yeah. So it looks like someone is going to reveal something to you around this time. Some of you may be getting like a confession of feelings, or maybe getting someone's feelings for you. Doesn't necessarily have to be that it's love. But this is going to happen really fast. I feel like you were confused about something and waiting for something, and then all of a sudden here comes the clarity, and here comes the solution, or here comes whatever you've been waiting on. And with the moon here, there's been a lot of uncertainty around this. A lot of uncertainty about where anything is going. But someone's going to melt your heart here. Someone's going to make you feel very good. The sun and the moon. The eclipse energy is following you still. So look back to this eclipse season we just had. October 2nd, right? And then September something. What happened to you around that time? We did a bunch of readings then, and I saw that eclipse season was going to be somewhat special for you this year. And now you're getting, again, the sun and the moon following each other. So you could be connecting to someone who is like your complete opposite, but kind of like is like a missing puzzle piece that makes the energy feel more whole. Let's see. On the sun, we have the Five of Wands. So what's going to be revealed around this time is your own internal challenge that has been holding you back. Your South Node is going to hold you back. The South Node is the things that you have to learn in this lifetime. Your North Node is who you're striving to be in this lifetime. So, for example, I have a South Node in Taurus. My biggest thing for this lifetime is to never get too comfortable and to release attachment towards materialistic things. So, if you have a South Node in Taurus, great. I just read it for you. If you don't, look up what your South Node is, because it looks like you are figuring out a big cycle for yourself that came with your soul's purpose. Four of Wands to the Tower. I feel like you are going to have a very surprising companion. There is a very surprising relationship here. Whether it's platonic or romantic, you are going to be very surprised of the person you're getting closer to around this time and the love you are receiving from people around this time. And on the moon, we have the Six of Wands. Yep. Unexpected attention, unexpected compliments. Some of you, unexpected care and recognition. Your possible challenge for the day is the Hierophant. So your possible challenge could be keeping your faith as you go through these times. Your advice is the Four of Wands again. Wow. Your advice is to allow people to love you, Leo, because people want to love you. They do. Very obviously here. People want to, I don't want to say the word follow, but I feel like people are inspired by you. I feel like people are really, like, they want your commitment in a sense. You may get invited to a lot of places around this time. Your friends may want to do something with you. A partner may want to do something with you. I feel like people are really loving you in this energy. And your outcome is the Knight of Cups. Yep. There's the heart. There's the opening up. There is the emotional confession. So I'm not sure exactly how this energy came about, but you're going to receive a lot of love. You may even get messages that, hey, Leo, I don't know what's gotten into me, but I just want to tell you how much I really love and appreciate you, or I really love and appreciate this friendship or what you've done for me. You know when you just get like those random appreciative messages or words from people and you're like, oh, thank you. That's the type of energy I feel. But I don't feel like it's platonic for all of you. You may definitely get some romantic confessions around this time. But you look like you're going to be very surprised by all of the energies that really like want you a part of their life. So let's see. On the Hierophant as your possible challenge, we have the Hanged Man. Yeah. So your possible challenge is keeping your perception open to being changed. The Hanged Man is in constant observation and in constant shifting. So your advice is, your challenge is not getting stuck in past ways. Which is probably exactly why the South Node is here. Four of Wands as your advice with the Two of Wands. Yeah, look to the new. Choose a new path forward. Keep in your awareness, habitually practice doing things differently. When you want a different reality, you have to take action differently than you used to. If you're going to do the same old things, then the same old thing is going to happen. And you have to understand too that all of our areas of our life, even though the themes have different words, all areas of our life are connected. So you may see that things are happening crappy for work, and then all of a sudden the crappy energy oozes into your love life, and there is like confusion. So the universe is really trying to remind you that like everything is connected. What are you doing with your life force energy? Are you giving it to yourself? Are you spreading it out all over the place? Are you committing to people who value you? Because it looks like there are beautiful energies that value you, beautiful energies that are coming in to express this love to you. On the Knight of Cups, as your outcome, we have the High Priestess. Yep. You have found some intuitive power. You have found some spiritual power. And Leo, I feel like you're going to get some emotional words, some confessions, some messages, some conversations, some recognition. But your outcome being the Knight of Cups, so the High Priestess, is showing me that you are coming into some spiritually mature way of emotions. So if you like were someone who didn't have a really good handle on emotions or always hid them or were always like really indirect, I feel like you're going to have a better hold onto them in this moment. You know what I feel like for some of you as well? I feel like maybe some of you don't really receive compliments that well. Where someone's like, oh, Leo, you look so beautiful today. And you're like, really? Instead of just saying thank you. I feel like you're going to like receive compliments better than you used to. around this time. Because a lot of them are coming your way, so I kind of feel like you can't shut down everybody who's trying to give you love. I mean, they're not in the way of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, pressuring of love, but like a family member expressing how important you are to them, a friend really loving your companionship, and then a romantic partner expressing how special you are to them. Like, I don't even feel like it's just one energy. I feel like it could be a multitude of energies, and that's why I feel like you got the Four of Wands twice. Now, also, y'all are pretty much frequent viewers on here. Go to the reading that I just posted for Love Weekly. Four of Wands, the Hierophant again. So I don't know why the Four of Wands keeps following you and the Hierophant, but I feel like some commitments are on the table. Business commitments, relationship commitments. I feel like people want you to be a part of their life, Leo. And you're going to see a lot of that right now. So that's what I have here for you for the day. I'm trying to wrap this up because I got to make sure we get your full moon and Aries read done. So in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart. We have Leo, we have strong Pisces, we have Scorpio, we have Taurus, we have Virgo. Mars ruled by Aries, 5th house ruled by you, Leo. So you're in the lead with your love and your emotions. And I feel like people are like willing to follow you. People are like willing to go down a path with you hand in hand. A lot of people are believing in you. So let's see. Your ending oracle is the Hungry Ghost with obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. Card number 14. Yep, right there with freedom to that 5 of Wands. You can't bring the past with you here. Card number 14. When the hungry ghosts appear on your path, they might not at first seem like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. This message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over while expecting a different result. This time will be different, and I have control over this are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking, surrender your will, your life, your heart's desires, and all that pains you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghosts also bring understanding about the distractions of your life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They're asking you to become aware of what others want, and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. Wow. This sentence is standing out to me here. Become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates will not make you happy. That make you happy may not be what's best for you. I feel like some of you are really removing yourself, freeing yourself from, like I said, like always being like behind the scenes, or always working for someone, or always being on someone else's schedule, always feeling like you're way, way behind. Something is changing that you're going to start feeling like you're really on the right path. And with that Hanged Man to the Hierophant as your advice, with the hungry ghost bringing up that like shift of consciousness and observing your life differently, I feel like you're going to see a lot of growth in yourself around this time as well. So, this is what I have here for you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe and ring that bell to all so you get an alert when a new Leo reading is out. Head down to the comments section for the podcast, as well as my Etsy shop if you would like to book a reading with me. I think I still have some on sale. I'm going to close it for November. So if you want a private reading, October is your last chance for the year. November and December and January, I go back to swim coaching. Don't worry, you'll still get readings, but I won't be doing privates for those 3 months. So if you want to book a private reading, now's your time. So also, the last link you will see is my Amazon storefront. If you would like to purchase any of the cards, oracle decks, and or spiritual gifts I have on there, you can find all those links down below. All right, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Have a good one. Bye now.